Hello, welcome back, or welcome if you've never been here before. Fall has arrived and you guys already know what that means. We are going to need to be doing a fall glow up video. Hair, nails, skin, makeup, outfit, and we're just gonna be hanging out. It's gonna be cozy and comfy fall vibes. This is my favorite time of year. Fall has literally just started. It is actually September 23rd, so it was the first day of fall yesterday when I'm filming this. First thing we are jumping into is hair, and I actually have a hair appointment today, and I'm very excited because I have not gotten my hair trimmed or anything since the middle of April. Usually, I wouldn't really need a haircut, but I kinda just ignored my hair all summer. I just raked through it. I didn't do enough oil treatment. My hair got a good amount lighter this summer. Dirty blondes will understand. You're a blonde in the summer, and then in the fall and winter time, your hair grows out dark. I usually just always have an ombre going on. Sometimes my ends get to a point where I can't fix them with product with how dry they are, and that's how I know that they need to be trimmed off. My hair was very, very dry all the time, and I just didn't take care of it, so my ends have been dealing with some breakage, so they're a little bit thinner than they used to be. So we're gonna take I don't want to take anything off. I always want my ends to be super thick. I don't want them to ever look straggly. Probably take an inch off. I have face framing layers. I have not made up my mind yet if I want to add other layers. I think I'm just going to keep the face framing layers because I think I'm going to regret it if I get other layers. And it is bang season, and that's the thing I'm most excited about. My bangs have completely grown out. And when I style them, they just look like long curtain bangs. But I'm going to go look up some pictures on Pinterest right now because I don't know how short I want to go. But I want little French wispy bangs. I love those during the fall time. Every single time I grow out my bangs to this length, I miss my other bangs. But then I'll cut them and be like, no, I miss having long bangs. They used to fit in ponytails. Were out of my face a little bit more and they blended with the rest of my hair. So if I go like this, I don't have bangs. It's a dilemma, but I miss having bangs. I'm probably just gonna have bangs forever because I can never get out of this loop. Before that, we're gonna need some coffee. Making my coffee in the morning just brings me so much serotonin. I got out all of my fall mugs from my storage unit, and we're gonna be using this little pumpkin one. A little story about the coffee that I make. So picky about drip coffee, and I can never find one that I like. I like vanilla ones, but it can't be like fake vanilla-y. Like the Starbucks vanilla one, gross. The brown and yellow canister, don't like it. I have tried every single one. The reason why I was looking for one is I go to this breakfast place that has this vanilla nut coffee, and it is the best coffee on the face of the planet. I could drink it black, and that is saying something. I finally figured out what coffee they have, and I looked it up online, and I found it, and I bought a 5-pound bag. These are whole beans. I have to grind them up. If you're looking for a really good vanilla coffee, this one's really good. And the flavor is vanilla nut cream. You guys are gonna see I use a lot of pumpkin flavored stuff. Vanilla goes very well with the pumpkin. My coffee filter already has a filter in it, but I also put another filter in it because it makes the coffee taste better for some reason. I grind up my coffee and put it in a little container. And also, if you want to see me getting ready for fall, putting up all of my fall decorations and all that fun stuff, I already have a video on that. 2 hefty scoops, and I'm only making 4 cups of coffee because my coffee pot has that setting. Probably shouldn't be drinking more coffee than that anyways. These are our essentials. Sometimes I will use like a vanilla creamer if I want something a little sweeter, but honestly I go in with half and half more often because the coffee is so flavorful already. And then I top it off with pumpkin spice cold foam. I usually just go in with normal caramel, but I have this bottle of sea salt caramel that I don't want to waste, and this stuff's actually really, really good. And then topping it off, of course, with some pumpkin spice.
Nice.
That's the best thing ever. I drink my coffee and get ready. My appointment's at 2, but it's like an hour-and-a-half drive to get to my hairstylist because I refuse to go to anybody else to cut my hair. So we have to leave here around 12:30.
Saying goodbye to it. She's going bald, guys.
next step in the fall glow up, fall nails, and I'm also going to be doing a pedicure. Currently, I have this set on and we're approaching 5 weeks. Only one of my nails is lifting. That usually happens in between 4 and 5 weeks for me. Apex has grown out and the structure is just not good. Yesterday when I was in my storage unit getting some stuff for Halloween costumes, I hit it very hard. It started lifting a little. All the other ones aren't lifting and my nails underneath are actually quite long. I have so many fall nails that I want to do, but I think today we're going to be doing some deer nail. I'll put the picture on the screen right here. Very obsessed with the deer nails at the moment. I did this one last year. This is my picture and I have an entire tutorial on that, and I've seen a few plaid nails. It's going to be really hard to pick. Kind of want to do my natural nails because I'm going to go bowling with my family in a few days and I don't really want to have super long nails. So I think I'm going to do the short deer nails. For my toes, I'm most likely just going to do like a dark chocolatey brown. Hey. Okay. At the moment, it is probably 2 days before my period. 2 days ago, my face kind of started breaking out. I have those texture bumps, like the closed comedones all over my face. I decided to completely extract everything on my face. Of course, it always makes me break out, but then my skin is better after the breakout heals. I'm out of breath and I'm sweating. This week is when I feel the ugliest. So let's get this glow up video on the road. I don't know why I did this in the middle of a glow up video. Picking at your face, extracting at home isn't good, but I don't know how to explain it. If I have a bunch of closed comedones on my face, they're not going to go away with using salicylic acid and tretinoin and all these things in a month, okay? They're just gonna stay there. If I'm using makeup that is non-comedogenic and all my moisturizers are non-comedogenic, I'm still gonna have them. So I need to get rid of them. I've been going insane because I got closed comedones from tretinoin cream and now I'm starting tretinoin gel. We gotta fix the hair. But this is what I look like. Just a healthy reminder. You guys see me online. I look very put together and pretty and I'm in an outfit and I have my makeup done or my hair is done and I look more put together. This is what I look like about 98% of the time. I wear pajamas all day. I have a robe on every single day. I don't do makeup every single day. And my hair is in a braid and I have a fluffy headband on. Let's do a hair oiling treatment. I've only done one in the last month and all summer I just was so bad with it. My hair, it's still good. It's still good, you know? It has gone down so much in thickness and it is fall. If you don't know, in springtime and fall, I'm taking this bamboo brush really quick. Look, Crown Fair gave this to me and they put my name in it. It's so cute. I'm gonna be massaging my scalp while I'm talking to you. Those 2 seasons, it's normal for you to have more hair fall. I don't really have it in the spring. I have it in the fall time. Really nervous because I've noticed my hair fall has just been way worse and my hair density is just going down. We're gonna try to be better with my scalp treatments. For me to actually see results, I need to do it 2 to 3 times a week. Doing it once a week, still I'm getting something, but to really see the thickness come through and for my density to literally have doubled from my natural hair growth with doing nothing, I have to do it like 3 times a week. No more than that though, because then it's just clogging your follicle. Gonna make your hair fall out. This has been my favorite though. It is rosemary oil, but it also has 15. What is that noise? You ever just hear noises when you're home alone and you think someone's breaking into your house? It's literally always nothing. And I'm gonna have to take a shower and I'm home alone, and then I'm just gonna think someone's gonna come in and murder me. It has 15 other herbal extracts, but it has mint in it, and I like scalp treatments that have mint in them because it makes my scalp feel nice and tingly, and it's good for circulation and it helps your hair grow. I'm gonna be doing another video where we're just sitting and doing makeup and having a little chat. I'm gonna talk about my opinions, some hot takes that I feel like shouldn't be hot takes. And it's gonna be a super fun, relaxing video. It's probably gonna be like an hour, so keep an eye out for that. It's gonna be like we're on FaceTime, which is how I like most of my videos to be. I get so many comments from you guys that are like, I've had a bad week and these make me feel better, like we're on FaceTime and hanging out. My favorite compliment ever, because that is really what I want my videos to bring, is just like comfort. You can just escape the real world for a second and just hang out with a buddy. Thank you to everyone who has told me that. It's just weird though, because that's like all the people that I used to watch. I've been more into watching like more creative people though recently, just because I feel like everybody started doing the same thing. I'm doing a glow up series right now on Instagram and TikTok, and I'm also posting it on my short. They're doing really good. I feel like people get such the wrong idea by the glow up videos that I do. I just call them glow up transformations, but they're really just like a month or every like 3 months, like sit down and do all your self-care. It's very therapeutic, and a lot of it is just hygienic stuff. It's not like, oh my gosh, you're gonna look like a completely different person. I feel like a lot of people just take it the wrong way, like you don't need to change everything about yourself. A lot of it is just embracing like my natural features and stuff too, and just like having fun doing things. And it's so hard to freaking make that come across that way. Some of the videos have just been like taken the wrong way. I did a pedicure tutorial and there was people like, embrace your natural features. I'm like, I don't want to embrace my stubby toes and have dirt under my toenails. I'm sorry. The main part of the video was like taking care of your toes. I can't win with the internet. This is why I don't read my comment sections, because it bothers me. I probably showed you guys like a little clip. Oh my goodness gracious. Is it giving deer or mushroom? I don't know. Either way, I feel like they're both fallish. Fall nails are my favorite nails. I'm gonna have a tutorial posted on TikTok and Reels of this exact nail look, but I'm gonna be posting in another YouTube video how to just do this design. It's gonna be on press-ons. You'll see what the video is gonna be. There's gonna be tutorials for all of it. Don't you worry. I got you. Also, for everything that I'm doing in this, tutorials on for everything. These videos are kind of just for funsies, and I don't want to explain absolutely everything every single time. I'm really excited because I got the new Dyson. I think it's called the Dyson ID. I've had it since last year. I was gonna do a whole video on it, but I'm like, I don't want to. I feel like that's gonna be boring, so I just never did. But we're gonna be using it today. I'm using the Fable & Mane hair oil on my mids and ends. This is the thinnest hair oil that I have. I don't know what's been going on with the lengths of my hair. It's just been super built up. Now it is time to dye our brows. Per usual, I'm using beard dye. My holy grail, Vaseline. Can you talk about sponsorships that you haven't done yet? That you have in the works? I have a sponsorship with Vaseline in the works for like Reels and TikTok and stuff. You guys know that that is just like a dream brand of Vaseline. I just need more brands like that. I've been getting so many brand deals, and my manager has just been amazing. So many brands have been reaching out, and I'm just so happy because you guys know I've talked about feeling like I'm doing something wrong. Brands would not reach out to me, or I would reach out to them. They would say no, and it's like, oh, we're not having a campaign right now. Like a month later, they would be having a campaign going. Stuff happens like a month in advance. It was just like a situation where I'm like, what am I doing wrong? The brands are finally recognizing me. I feel like so much has been happening in my social media career, which is so funny because I finally disconnected myself, stopped going on it as much. Now my social media career is doing better, and I don't even know like what's going on social media. It's a weird feeling. Like, I can't believe we're gonna hit 1 million on here soon. I feel like we hit 900K so fast. I didn't pluck my eyebrows. I don't really know if I need to. They're kind of fine. I just had a brain fart and just was really excited to dye them. I want to talk more about social media, just stuff going on social media, more in the other sit down video that I'm gonna film. I just have so many opinions, and I also just feel like social media is in such a weird place. It just used to be a place where you would share tutorials and tips and creativity, and now it's it's just like everything is QVC. Buy this and buy this. I give you guys product recommendations. Sometimes I don't even want to, because I don't want to feed into it, be part of the problem. Full on accounts that are just selling products you know they've only used like once made me just hate it so much. I feel like social media peaked when YouTube was at an all-time high, and then ever since then, in like 2020, it's just like gone downhill. And I haven't enjoyed going on social media since that time, and it just sucks because it used to be such an escape and it used to be fun, and now everything is an ad. But I also get it from a creator standpoint because people want to be financially free and there's a lot of money in it, but I feel like there's a limit. I try to like balance. Find that limit, but it's also like everyone has a different definition of what that limit is. I just wish social media was more fun and people were just more creative and less like money hungry and follower hungry. Very transparent to me when someone's only posting for money and followers. Because like I recently was talking about like wanting to quit social media. If I would probably become a nail tech. But here's the thing, if I became a nail tech, I would still post on social media, but not to make my main income, just because it would be fun. And the complete other side of what I'm saying, I have kind of been wanting to do a video, teach people how to do social media, because there's so much on the back end that nobody knows if you want it to be a career. And I feel like there's just been this huge shift where it's like everyone was saying being an influencer is so easy, which it is easier than other jobs. Don't get me wrong, you don't have to deal with people, but you do. When you get more into it and it does become a job, you do have to deal with people. You have to deal with brands and managers and agencies. If you are going out to like influencer events and you literally, to further your career, need to talk to people. Everyone was saying influencers make too much money. They shouldn't make more money than doctors. It's such an easy job. They don't put any work into it. To everyone trying to become an influencer, but then those same people saying how easy it is, tried it and realize that you actually do have to work and put a lot of work into it, because it is like a 365 24/7 job. No breaks, no vacation, unless you're making a good amount of money and you can take a break, but then you fall off and then it's harder to get started up again. And now everyone just hates influencers. I understand why. There's like a certain group of influencers that are being hated. Oh, you're my favorite influencer. And I'm like, I hate that I'm considered an influencer. Whenever anybody asks me, or if I have to put my job title on anything, I'm like, I am a content creator. And I just do things and film it. The word influencer just has so much weight to it now. It's so negative and I just hate it so much. I don't want to be considered that. In the last few months, I've noticed hate got a lot worse towards people who have followers, because all influencers equals bad and they're all horrible and they're evil and they're all out of touch. It does kind of suck for like the people that really try to not be like, well, it's not even that hard to try not to be like that. It's like just like be normal. I feel like a lot of people just get stuck in the money and then they don't know how to act, and they surround themselves with only yes men, and they surround themselves with other influencers who are out of touch, and it's like that cycle, and that's how they become out of touch. I don't really have that many friends at all that are influencers though. I surround myself with people like my family and my boyfriend's family that would call me out if I started acting like a stereotypical LA influencer, and they literally have like called me out for it and before, and they've like told me don't do this. But it also just like has to do with like you maturing. I will forever say this, I need a podcast, but there's a part of me that just refuses to do podcasts. I think like, who am I to have a podcast? But at the same time, literally everyone and their mother literally has a podcast. The part of me that just doesn't want to make a podcast now, because everyone has a podcast. The series of events of someone starting to do social media, they blow up, they get big, they get followers, they're doing YouTube, TikTok, and Reels, and they're at the peak of their career, and then they start a podcast, and then they stop posting on literally everything. It's almost like, take this with a grain of salt, but it almost feels like they're like too good for YouTube or too good to post on TikTok or do what they used to do, so they just post like pretty girl content, a video of them lip syncing on TikTok, and then they only do a podcast. And then it's like, okay, well, you're not even doing what I followed you for. I haven't followed so many people for doing that. I just like don't want to do podcasts because it would spread me out way too thin. So instead, I'm just gonna do videos like this where I talk to the camera about my thoughts. Sucks though. All of my favorite YouTubers don't post anymore. Not one of them. And if they do, it's not how they used to post. They are a completely different person now. YouTube's just not the same anymore. This is why I have to keep posting. I gotta keep YouTube alive. Guys, we're keeping YouTube alive. Subscribe if you want YouTube to stay alive. Yay! I have eyebrows again. I have really become addicted to dyeing my eyebrows. It makes me a lot more low maintenance. It makes me feel more confident without makeup on. Very carefully. I usually do concealer. I'm just like plucking the hairs that I know I don't want Brows, check. Teeth whitening strips, the really intense ones. I have not done these in a while. Whenever I do the glow up videos, I always forget. I now always cut them in half because you get double the use and they're kind of expensive. Stay on your teeth better, and if they're folded under here, it makes my teeth way more sensitive. Stretch it out a little bit. I'm gonna let all of this marinate. I've already had the oil in my hair for like over an hour. I leave the teeth whitening strips on for 1 hour. It comes with this little light. I don't know if it actually does anything, but I use it for 5 minutes at the very end. And then we're gonna do our everything shower. I like to go in with like a vitamin C serum first. I feel like it really helps my dark spots from my acne, and I already know that's gonna leave like the biggest scar. Next I go in with Skin Milk. Vanna cream has been my go-to. That is super moisturizing. That doesn't give me clothes comatose. I went in with Panoxyl on my armpits. Whenever my period is about to start, my armpits smell so bad. I do two things that help with it. I use Panoxyl in the shower, but I do not do this at the same time. The other thing that I will do is I will use glycolic acid on like a little cotton pad, or even just on my hands, and just tap it in my armpits and let that fully dry down, and then go in with deodorant. But I do not do it at the same time because you don't want to mix benzoyl peroxide and glycolic acid. I'm gonna moisturize my entire body to lock in the moisture and get like super shiny legs. Super smooth look after shaving. I go in with some jojoba oil, Vaseline, and especially before I'm gonna do makeup, I put a lot of Vaseline on, like a little mask. That's what we're looking like, breaking out but still healthily glowing. Trying not to be insecure about it. So weird. I think I've said this like a million times before. I'll see other people with acne and it looks like completely normal. Sometimes I feel like people look cute when they have like little pimples and stuff right here. It doesn't look bad. I don't think it looks gross. I think it just looks completely normal. But on myself, I feel like dirty. I feel gross. It makes my confidence go down so much. So before we get into the hair, I forgot to do this in the bathroom. I get really bad ingrowns down there after I shave. Sometimes I will get them in my armpits as well, and the thing that has completely stopped that is this. It's called Tend Skin. I live by this stuff. I've been using it for a while now, and I just get some on a little cotton pad. I just dab on the triangle area, not like down there. That would burn so bad, and it burns a little. It's just aftershave. My boyfriend uses this on his neck because he gets horrible ingrowns down here after he shaves. This stuff is amazing, so if you're prone to ingrowns, definitely suggest. I actually wasn't planning on doing this. I was planning on filming this in a few weeks, but lighting is good and everything. I'm gonna film an entire tutorial right now on how I'm going to be doing my hair, so it's going to be in another separate video. Okay, not quite doing makeup yet because I wanted to go in with a face mask. These are the ones that you can leave on overnight, but I have to do a few things around the house while I'm waiting for my pin curls and doing some stuff for some other videos. I'm gonna put this on fully until it goes clear, but I don't know if I'm gonna have it on for that long. It's also just gonna help my skin so much right now. She needs some hydration. Too much on my forehead. And this one is a vitamin C brightening mask. It says deep collagen, and I always say this so people know. Molecules in collagen are too big to penetrate your skin to actually be effective in the way of helping with aging. The only way collagen can help is if you're eating it, taking supplements and stuff. I just use these. They moisturize my skin and it feels nice. People say so many things about the collagen in skincare, like,
oh my gosh, this transformed my skin. Go run and buy this if you don't want to age.
like, y'all, aging is normal. But okay, I'm gonna wear this for a little bit and then come back to do my makeup. Gonna take this off. It is finally time to do makeup. I have so many different makeup routines that I do. I'm just gonna do my one where it's not like an everyday one, but it's not a full glam one. It's in the middle, which basically just means I'm going in with skin tint and doing a little stuff to my eyes. If I'm doing barely any makeup, I'll just go in with concealer. Going in with some sort of grippy primer, and this is just the e.l.f. one. Oh, shh, what the? That has literally never happened before. Okay. Why? And I've just noticed with using grippy primers, it helps my makeup on my pimples last longer, not fade, and then you can see them through the makeup. Taking a little bit of this green color corrector, and this is only when I have stuff that's really, really red going on. For a minute, 3 minutes, dried down, so when we blend it out, it doesn't disappear. And while we're waiting for that, I'm going to do my eyebrows. To add just the teeniest bit of brow pencil in the front, and any spots that are just a little sparse. This is why I don't go on social media, because now I just feel so grumpy because I just went on Pinterest. Here's the thing, this was completely out of my control. I was looking for fall outfits because I'm going to be doing like a fall outfit video. You guys will see. I was like, whoa, what the heck? It's this picture of myself, like from last year, one of my outfits. Someone else posted it and it had like a good amount of likes, and I went to the comment section. The whole comment section is just about my body. The entire comment section. Some people were like, oh my gosh, she has my body type and it makes me more confident. Like, love that. Love that. But it's all, it is also, I don't even know how to explain it. It's not like, it's just people comment like, you know, I hate my body. I think I look so ugly and fat, but you have my body type. You just make me so much more confident. Thank you. I just don't even understand why we comment on other people's bodies. Like, there was so many that were just like calling me an elephant and a whale and just like so many things. And here's the thing, like, I haven't been like skinny since I was like 19. Dude, like right when I passed 120. Ugh, I'm gonna like start crying. I just hate it. That's like one thing that's so annoying about social media. I'm like, why do y'all need to comment on people's bodies? Even if you're saying things that sound nice too, it's like you have no idea what people are going through. I've just been like trying to be comfortable in my own body, and it's been really hard. It's also hard because I want to film like outfit videos and stuff, but then I get like so many comments, and even if people are like trying to be nice, like, oh, you look so healthy, that doesn't sound good in my brain. Like, that literally, you just called me fat, and when they didn't, but like that's what it says in my brain. I've never commented on someone's body before, like ever. I've never even thought to do it. Like, ooh, body tea, like even that, I'm like, dude, just can we stop? Before everyone tries to justify commenting on people's bodies, like, it's not that deep, that's a compliment. Babe, you could comment body tea on someone's body when they're in a severe eating disorder, not even eating more than 1,000 calories a day, all their hair is falling out. What you're telling them is, oh, keep it up, girl, you look great. You get how maybe that might not be good? You know, people that usually comment on people's bodies also usually have body problems, commenting on unhealthy bodies, and they're like, oh my gosh, like, you look so good, and I'm like, girl, I don't even know what I'm saying. I hate it more than anything, and it just makes me so upset because it just feels so out of my control right now, and I've been trying so many things to like change my weight and stuff, and I just wish I didn't care. I wish I didn't care, but I do care, and I hate it so much. Y'all wonder why people go on Ozempic and there's like a skinny epidemic going on right now. It's because if you're literally over 110 pounds, people call you fat online. You can't want anything now. You can't want to be skinny. You can't love yourself in your body that you're in now. Like, people will always find a way to twist it and make it like super negative. That's why I usually just don't talk about it that much, even though it's like on the forefront of my brain. And I'm like, dude, no, I should talk about it to a certain extent. But like, I should talk about how I'm feeling about it, because when you're a woman in your early 20s, your body changes so much that I know so many of you guys are going through the same exact thing. I will never have my body that I had like 3 or 4 years ago ever again. Not saying I can't like lose some weight. It's just my body has literally changed. Like, my hips will never be able to be a certain size again because they have widened. We're gonna change the subject. I'm just so grumpy now. This happens all the time when I film. When I film, just don't go on my phone. Because if something puts me in a bad mood, it is so hard to get out of that mood. And I hate it. I hate this stuff affects me so much. And I literally tell myself, why are you letting people, their opinion does not matter at all. Why are you letting them dictate how you feel? I don't know. Anyways, now that I've gone on my little rant, I've let my green color corrector sit on for long enough. I blend that in. It's still gonna look green until we cover it up with concealer. I have to blend it in a little bit, or then it mixes with the concealer and then it just looks like you have green all over your face. Muted it down so much, and if I have, like right there, that is more purple. The yellow. Color theory, people. Dude, I have so many makeup looks that I want to do for Halloween, and I just know that my face is going to be dying. I gotta film 5 of the makeup videos all in one day so that my face doesn't have time to react to what I'm doing to it. Concealer. This is the one by Hourglass, my favorite concealer. And yes, I am directly putting it on there because I'm gross. I've seen people love and hate on this concealer. I did not like it that much when I first got it until I realized how amazing it is if you let it sit. That's why it's my favorite concealer now. The most full coverage concealer I have. Doesn't look cakey or anything. While that's sitting, I am gonna start putting my skin tint on my forehead, so I'm not just sitting here doing nothing. Leah skin tint, my favorite. This is the Hourglass foundation brush. I haven't given you guys like a mental health update in a while. Have you heard of that thing where dancing and singing has been scientifically proven to help with like panic attacks and anxiety and stuff? We should just all start dancing and singing if we're panicking. But I haven't given you guys an update, and I feel like a lot of you guys have noticed I've been doing, the only reason why I'm a little mentally unstable right now is because of my period, and I'm extremely hormonal. But I've been doing very good, and a lot of you guys have noticed in my videos, and it makes me happy when you guys notice I'm doing good rather than bad. Like when I get the, are you okay? You seem down. But I've been doing so much better. I feel like it's really because I took a lot of time to myself and like wasn't going on social media. I don't consider YouTube social media, but it's because of the content that I take in, like learning videos, essay videos, craft videos, cooking videos. We all know that social media is bad for us, but we just keep doing it to ourselves. I have a friend who has not been on social media for over a year. I don't know how she has done this. She's the one who like really inspired me a few months back to stop going on social media. There was a point in time where I didn't go on social media for like over a month other than posting. Oh, also, I'm blending this out. Stipple very lightly, no rubbing. I would open up the social media, post where I need to post, wait for it to upload, swipe out of it. I did not look at my likes, I did not look at my views, I did not look at my comments. That's not even part that's really hard for me. I don't like looking at my comment sections, but the thing for me is like intaking a bunch of stuff from other people's lives. As I think it can be beneficial to a certain extent, not feeling alone and like trying to connect, but there's a limit. Seeing a video about a dog dying and crying, and then the next video is a funny video and you're laughing, and then the next one is a sad one, and then one that really is like political, and then the next one makes you angry, and then you're like showing your boyfriend the video, and then the next one you're crying again, and then you're happy. It's not good for our brain. It makes me feel crazy. Took a good month completely off. I was talking to my friend who's been off of it for over a year now, all the things that we had noticed when we stopped going on social media, and you just stop going on your phone as much, period. There's no point in going on your phone. I don't text anyone. Like when you're out in public, if you have friends over, if you go out to dinner with friends, you just realize how many people around you are constantly just like this. just on their phones, on social media, not in the present moment. It is so eye-opening when you put your phone down and you're like, wow, this is actually sad. And then the other thing we were relating about is like you're hanging out with friends and they're all talking about a trend that's going on or a funny video, and one of those things where you feel FOMO. The first like 3 days to a week are the hardest. First 3 days I just kept like grabbing for my phone, where I literally had to like lock the apps because I just kept doing it over and over again. And me and my boyfriend, we actually did this for a week, did not go on social media once. We realized how much more we talked, how much more we were in each other's presence, and it literally like helped our relationship. This sounds so dramatic. It shouldn't be this dramatic, but that just shows how much phones are ruling our lives. And I know this is really ironic because I'm saying this on the internet and I post on the internet as my job. What I noticed, what my boyfriend noticed, and what my friend noticed was, if you are like brand new to my channel and you know nothing about me, whenever I gain a bunch of new subscribers and I just like say something about my mental health or anything, people are like, oh, another person who's faking mental health for social media and stuff. So just, y'all, I've been through it and it's all explained on my channel, and I'm not explaining everything to do with my mental health right now. If you're brand new, hi, I've dealt with mental illness. I'm doing really great now. But with mental illness, like anxiety and panic disorder, not mental illness, but ADHD, I have a lot of brain fog. A whole month will go by. I have dissociated this entire month. Where did the time go? And it's one of the reasons why I procrastinate on posting. I had given up trying to find a cure for it. I'm just always gonna have brain fog. Yeah, me stopping going on my phone, period, social media, felt like I could see clearer. I don't even know how to explain it. Y'all, put your phones down. Put them down. It will help you so much. So many of my problems just didn't matter anymore. I'm becoming a broken record. But you know, you hear about those people who went off social media and then they come back to social media and they're telling people, you need to get off social media, like take a break. They're like, haha, so funny, and then scrolls. They put that in the comment section. Everyone just is so unserious about it, but like, guys, actually do it. Take it from me. Actually do it. Which, this is just reminding me that I need to take like another social media break. And honestly, I feel like it'll help me for all the stuff that I have to do, because October is one of like my busiest months. My job, you guys know, because I post the most videos usually in October and November and December. I had a little bit more concealer and we're gonna let that dry down. I'm already behind on my videos. This entire time I've been sitting here, I've been having a video upload. It was uploading all night last night and would not upload. I am having kitten withdrawals. Okay, so the last 4 years I have gotten a cat every year. We got Vader, then we got Bella 2 months later. We weren't gonna get another cat because like 3 cats, okay, like that's a little crazy. And then we got Binks. We really weren't gonna get another cat, 'cause 4 cats, that's crazy. We got another cat. We got Casper. We got him last year in October. He's going through something right now and we just took him to the vet, and I'm just so thankful for all the brands that have sponsored my videos recently, because I'm being able to make so many videos. Like, I was able to buy the stuff for all the Halloween videos I want to do, and I had no money in my emergency savings before these brand deals came in, and we had to take Casper to the vet. Boom, $700 for no answer too. So we noticed the other day his meow sounded weird, and then I saw him doing this like gagging thing, almost like he was trying to get something out and he was having like spit up. Maybe he has a hairball. He never has hairballs. He was still eating. Energy level was normal. He was playing. His meow just sounded weird and he kept doing this gagging thing every once in a while. So I'm like, okay, we're not going to the emergency room. We made an appointment just with like the normal vet. I was expecting him to have something stuck in his throat, and that he was just like trying to get it up. We opened up his mouth and we tried to look as far as we could, but there was nothing in there. The vet did the same thing. She was feeling everywhere in here, making sure there was no masses. So we get the x-rays, nothing there. Itching to get a new cat, and right when I was itching to get a new cat, this stuff happened with Casper, and I'm like, never mind. Put a long story short, Bella, our girl cat, her energy levels were a little bit lower and she kept having hairballs, and we kind of figured out that it was their dry food, and we feed them wet food in the morning and then wet food at nighttime with a little bit of dry food mixed in for their teeth and gums so they don't get gingivitis. We stopped. All of their energy levels got better. They were happier. Their coats were better. This is literally like 2 weeks off of their dry food. We figured out by talking to a few of our family friends that have had cats, it is most likely gingivitis, because the vet did say, oh, he looks like he has a little bit of gingivitis. That'll get cleared up if you brush his teeth. Start incorporating the dry food again. There is stuff that can happen where if they have gingivitis, it can go down into their throat and make them like lose their little kitty voice, and that's probably what it is, and we're taking him to the vet again because he might need some medicine. But no, 4 is enough. 5 like actually would be too much. This year with our like with our money struggles. There was a point in time, like last month, where we didn't buy food for ourselves because we had to buy cat food. So that's when you know you don't need to adopt any other animals. And everyone, when I got Casper and I was like, that's the last one, everyone was like, sure. When I have acne and I don't want anything to get lifted up and then uncover the acne, this is the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand. I put it on the back of my hand, put my brush in it, tap it off just so there's barely any on the brush, and then just slowly build it up. My Road blushes. These three are my favorite for fall time. Pink one in Piggy, this darker burgundy-ish one in Plum, and then this like orangish, almost a bronzier color in Freckle. I usually do it like according to my outfit, and I don't know what I'm gonna wear yet, so I'm gonna do a mixture of the pinky and burgundy ones. Put it on the back of my hand. So beautiful. And first taking the pink one, and I do this before concealer if I just like go too heavy with it, and then taking a little bit of the darker one and barely adding that one on top. Kosas Revealer Extra Bright. Ever since I got this, it has been my go-to color corrector for under my eyes, and the first time I saw it, that's not gonna look good, and I blended it out and I was like, oh. I love color corrector because it makes you use less makeup. The biggest mistake I used to make with color corrector, like the green one and stuff too, is just using too much. I cannot believe it's already October. It's already, what, like October 8th? How is it October 8th? It's already over a week into October. It needs to stop. Before you know it, it's gonna be Thanksgiving and Christmas, and then it's gonna be freaking 2026. Okay, going in with this very bright concealer, shade 1.5C. I don't know how I haven't talked about this in a video yet. Justin Bieber's gonna be at Coachella. And you know what sucks is he's like the only person I want to see. You know, I am distraught. I can't afford to buy Coachella tickets this year. I can't. Guys, I don't think you guys are getting, unless a brand wants to take me this next year, calling all brands. If you want to take me to Coachella, because I cannot afford Coachella. If you've watched my Coachella vlogs, you know I'm a believer.
I swear, if Justin Bieber comes out right now, I'm gonna literally cry.
That Justin Bieber is going to be at Coachella this year when I can't afford it? Who else is on the lineup? Here, I don't really like Sabrina Carpenter. One. Calm down. I heard everyone feathers just get rustled. Subtronics Labyrinth. I stand by liking Addison Rae. I like Addison Rae. I don't know what it is. People say her new era and her new aesthetic and stuff seems performative. I have followed Addison Rae for like 3 years now, and she's been doing this for a while. I think people are just now noticing because they're noticing how big she is. She's gonna be there. I won't lie. I understand why people are like, she can't sing because of a lot of her performances in the very beginning. I'm not gonna lie, they did not sound good. I love Addison Rae. I love like her aesthetic and stuff, and she's very comfortable with herself, and I love her. Also, I love that all of her songs aren't about men. Love that. Like every single song I heard by her, I'm like, oh, why do I love all these so much? And then I slowly started to realize, I'm like, wait a second, not one of these songs is about a man breaking up with you. And like, not saying all those songs are bad, but if every single song is about that, I'm like, dude, give me more. I just can't relate to those songs anymore. I want songs like Charlie XCX, insecurities and women, what we go through and what we feel, friendship betrayals and stuff like that. Like, that's what I need. I think I said I liked Sabrina Carpenter. I used to like Sabrina Carpenter. I can literally feel the Carpenter's wrath through the screen. Same thing with Taylor Swift. I'm so sorry. I don't know anything about them. I know what I have seen that they have showed me. The whole entire thing that Sabrina Carpenter did with like Lolita movie, that was weird. The whole thing with Taylor Swift, Charlie XCX right now, I don't even know all the lore, okay? I tried to catch up and I'm like, this is too much for me. Sympathy is a Knife, Taylor took it as a diss, even though when I hear that song, I'm like, that doesn't sound like a diss. And she made her song called like Actually Romantic, and I'm sorry, but so many of those songs just like don't sound good. Now Taylor Swift back in the day, I loved her. I was a Swiftie. I'm no longer a Swiftie. Have not been for a while. But give me some old teardrops on my guitar and I'm there. I don't know. I kind of feel like her new song is a meme. Like there's a part of me that I'm like, there's no way that that's a serious song. Girl Boss Too Close to the Sun. The drama between everyone online right now too, everyone defending Taylor Swift and everyone like sending death threats to people about how much they hate her, and I'm like, dude, it's not that serious. Like, you cannot like her. I'm not gonna make a whole entire TikTok about how much I hate her. Like, I don't hate her, I just not the biggest fan. I also don't like Sabrina Carpenter's fan base and Taylor Swift's fan base. Obviously not everyone who's a fan. But I feel like you guys will know what I mean. Certain fan bases are just like too much. Like, they'll defend everything where I'm like, how are you defending that? Or they'll be like,
No, she didn't mean this. She actually meant it in this way.
like, how do you know that? Are you best friends with her? You actually don't even know her. I don't know, I've never really liked celebrity as much to ever really be, like, Justin Bieber is the closest. I just like his music. I actually don't know anything about Justin Bieber. I just know that I was in love with him when I was 13, but I don't know anything about him. Some of the stuff I've seen, I'm like, yeah, he's probably a horrible person, but I like his music. We're gonna powder it up. Huda Beauty powder. I used to like Sabrina Carpenter because I know people are gonna ask me like, why don't you like Sabrina Carpenter? When I say I don't like, it is just like, I don't hate these people. I don't know these people. A lot of her songs are catchy. The main thing that made me not really like her is her doing all the stuff in the church. And I really hated everyone's reaction too. Like, you don't need to be religious to think that that's like disrespectful. It's just like weird. I more so have a problem with like whatever priest or pastor. Oh yeah, you can do this in our church. How did that conversation even go down? I also hated like everyone's reaction. This is such late news, but this is like the point in time when I was like, not really a big fan. Everyone's reaction was like, oh my gosh, pop stars are back doing really controversial things. We love this for her. And I'm like, literally, what does that even mean? I think people just say things. People just be saying stuff. Look at my pretty girl. Look at my pretty mama. You're so pretty. I wish you guys could see her face right now. Look at her, she's so pretty. Strike the pose. Everyone thinks that she's a Maine Coon. I have gotten that so much, and that, oh my gosh, she looks so big. She is like the smallest little baby ever. Camera adds 10 pounds, girl. She just looks big on camera for some reason. I don't know why. I've been trying to figure out what colors look best on me. Like warm, neutral, cool. My color palette. I didn't do it for a long time because I think it's kind of stupid. People focus way too much on what flatters them, which I do think that there's, to a certain extent. It's like, if you're like,
Oh, I will never wear white because it just like clashes with my skin tone and I'm just never gonna wear it again in my entire life.
that is like the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Girl, you should really not wear that color. It clashes with your hair.
Literally what? I have gotten that comment. I've gotten that comment. Here, ASMR. I've gotten people telling me like, you shouldn't wear this color. It doesn't look good on you. But it's almost like I'm wearing it for myself. It's almost like I like that color and I want to wear it. I don't care if it's not flattering. Why do you care what's flattering on me? In the big 2025, I don't think we need to care about what's the most flattering on us. People were going and getting their color palette thing done professionally. There ain't no way I'm paying someone to tell me what colors I look best in. I'm gonna figure it out for myself. My hair color is like perfectly neutral, where sometimes it looks warm and sometimes it looks cool. Some examples. People are like, no, your hair's brown. No, your hair's blonde. No, your hair's red. No, you're strawberry blonde. You're golden blonde. Well, I have like 50 million different hair colors. I'm like, guys, it depends on the lighting. Bounces off whatever freaking color the lighting is in. I have pinky undertones to my skin. I've always done like warm makeup, and cool tone makeup made me look dead. But I think I was just using like the wrong cool tone makeup because I have these two palettes, the Mario Badescu. Why? Dude, I think in every single video that I have said the name of this palette, I have said Mario Badescu. Makeup by Mario. I have the Master Mattes palette, warm, and then this is the neutrals one, okay? And I have been gravitating more towards the neutral one. So I feel like contour and bronzer, if it's like too warm, it just looks orange on me. I've just been messing around trying to figure that out recently, and I think I like... Oh, okay. Cool tone shades, and just build that up in my crease. I have sparkles all over my freaking face. I think one of my highlighters spilled in my bag all over my brushes and stuff. Taking this brown color right here. That first shade and this shade, it's like a little lighter, and just kind of blend it out a little bit more. The real question is, do we add a wing? I feel like we have to add a wing. This is a MAC liner in brush brown. I'm gonna take another brush. I wing it out a little bit more, and then I'm gonna build onto it with some eyeshadow. And then I'm gonna add a little bit in the inner corner. I love this eyeliner because if you mess up, you can kind of just like wipe it off really quickly. But once you have it in the place you like it and you just kind of let it sit there, then it's not gonna go anywhere. Berry Dior blush. Not in my last video, but my video before that, my getting ready for fall video. I made my fall bucket list and I have on there watch a lot of Halloween shows and movies, and this is my favorite time of the year for shows and movies. And I just thought I'd give you guys a little inspiration. So these are all the shows and movies that I have already watched and I watch during this time of year. This is a list that I have compiled of new stuff that I need to watch that people say like, how the hell have you not watched this before? And there's a lot of stuff in there where I really don't even know how I haven't watched it. There's so many movies that I have seen so many clips of, just I haven't watched it. Like Scream. Never watched that movie. I have no idea how I've never watched it. I'm gonna show you guys how I've been contouring my nose. And if you have a nose like mine, I don't even know what my nose is. A little bulb. I have just thought that my nose is uncontourable my entire life. Flat brush. The Neutrals palette, this shade right here. I always use stuff that's super warm. Nah. I need cool toned stuff. And I have found too, powders work better than liquid stuff. And I'm talking, I want a contoured nose that isn't just like a line of brown right there. Like I want to make my nose look snatch. A little above like the natural curve right here. And it's gonna look insane in the beginning, okay? We have to like blend it out. Working that into my brow bone. Tap really hard. You barely want anything on there. Tap it on my hand too. Bringing that down. Blend, blend, blend. A smaller blending brush to blend that out so there's no like harsh line. Other side. Underneath. Give that lifted look if that's what you want. Kind of accentuate what my nose already has. Like I have two little like indents right there, so I just like give it more of a shadow. Because if you're like going completely against your nose, unless you want like with alternative makeup and stuff, like that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like if you're just doing like typical everyday makeup look and you want your nose to just be a little bit more snatched. I feel like going completely against your natural nose shape just makes it look weird, and you can tell that there's like a bunch of makeup on your nose. Right here is where I'm gonna put a line. Trust the process. A little bit of concealer, super small brush. Adding concealer to the tip of my nose, down the bridge, in between the contour lines, right here underneath the contour line. Using the same exact brush that I was already using, but I wiped off all of the eyeshadow. I just ran out of these lashes. I love these so much. I wish they weren't as pricey as they are. I'm gonna try and save them. These are lashes that are already sticky. You don't need to use glue. The bottom ones right here are my favorite. They're the longest and I love putting them out here. They just give that like doe-eyed, fairy kind of look. I love it so much. I've been loving brown lashes. That's why I didn't dye my lashes black, because I don't see the point in dyeing your lashes black when I only use brown mascara. Starting at the tips and working my way down to the base. First, taking the longest ones, and I'm going in with the second to longest one, and I'm just working my way down so it kind of gives a gradient look, so it's not just like super duper long ones and then mine. Okay, so this eye has them on there, and I did 3, starting at the longest and going down in size. Adding some eyeshadow to our lower lash line. Cream colored eyeliner, and I put a little bit right here, and then lined my like outer line right there. I feel like it opens up my eyes. I don't know. I feel like it makes my eyes look pretty. And I don't think I'm gonna put mascara on. Still using the Got To Be glued one. And I most likely will go back to my Benefit 24 Hour just because I have like 5 bottles of it in my makeup drawer, but this is my favorite. Anytime I do something to my eyes, lashes, eyeshadow, eyeliner, literally anything, my eyes start watering, and that always looks like I'm crying. I love flicking out front hairs. My favorite lip liner is On Her Last Leg. Only see the shade. It's the Armus Beauty lip liner in Morning Dew. Honestly, it's kind of cute. It's in my purse perfectly. A little pinkier in the middle. And this is the Clarins lip stain. Okay, on the very outer edge, going with the same brand, RMS, and this is in Sunset Nude. And then going in with another lip liner. Rode lip liner in Lift. Now, I don't know if I want to try this or not. Ooh. Way more coverage than I thought it was. It kind of just covered up everything I did. Tap in the rest of this bake. I liked my lips before I put this on. I'm spraying my new favorite makeup product ever, One Size Powder Melt. It helps me look dewy, and I go back in if there's parts that are like too dewy, just like with the leftover powder that's on my powdered puff. Powder bronzer on my cheekbones. I changed my lip back and then I powdered it a little bit so it wouldn't move. What I've been doing recently, instead of going in with lip gloss, I need like a stickier lip gloss that's actually gonna make my lip liners last, because I only have lip oils because I love lip oils. They blend it out perfectly, but then it just goes like this out of my lip line and it breaks down my lip liner. Gold highlight and down the bridge. Do you ever feel like you need to powder your eyebrows because it's like shining through? This might be a little odd, but I'm going in with mascara on my lower lash line because I feel like it looks really weird that I have so many lashes up there and not down here. I almost forgot to add freckles. My freckles are already going away. I got way more freckles this summer because I actually went outside. Very much enjoying them, but they're already going away and I'm so sad. Revlon semi-permanent brow ink. I have a little beauty mark right there and I love accentuating that. I don't know, I feel like it makes me look fancy. Let's get dressed. I'm doing another video that has to do with Pinterest and fall outfits. I have been seeing this dress literally everywhere, this type of dress. I want to make a fall outfit with it. I'm gonna pretty much copy this entire outfit. We have the dress. I thrifted this. It's a little wide, but they're kind of supposed to be like that, you know? So, okay, I want to go put this on. Hopefully it looks good. I don't know how to feel yet. We gotta wait for the whole entire thing to be done. Kind of looks like I just joined a cult. We're adding some little shorts. She has like little gray shorts on underneath. I have these. I'm not even really gonna be able to see them. There's a part of me that wants to take this in like a little bit. Put just like ribbon and then tie a little bow in the back. I don't think I'm gonna do it right now, but maybe if I actually wear this out. Layer some socks. My favorite socks to wear during this time of year. And then I have these gray socks. I've actually never seen someone layer socks like this, and I thought this was the cutest thing ever. In the picture, they're shorter boots. I don't own boots like that, but I feel like these will work. Everyone wears like those hunter boots and stuff in the fall time. See, I'm not gonna know if this even looks good until my hair is down, because I can never tell if an outfit looks good because my hair is the outfit. I hope you guys know that Miss Bella over here. Bella. She's just over here making biscuits while I'm filming. Are you making biscuits, girl? That's kind of cute. We're gonna take the hair out. Hi. Underwear, but people wear them as shorts all the time. I think in the brown one. This is kind of giving more fall. And I could match my red bag with it. Yes? I think this is cute. There's kind of a part of me like, is this ugly? I don't know. I kind of like stuff that looks like a little ugly. Kind of looks like I'm trying to hide a pregnancy a little bit. Which is definitely the comments I would get if I posted in this, because everyone's always asking me when I'm gonna have a freaking baby. Is that just like a thing when you are a woman in your 20s? Okay, we need a jacket. Time to accessorize. Kind of matching with the boots, with the brown, with the jacket. Not bad, especially in the back. It looks really cute. I don't know which one I like more. I would wear this in the daytime and then the leather one at nighttime. And if we want to take it further, we could add a scarf. A little bag. This also looks good, obviously, without all of this, but this is like to make it more fall. Okay, you want to go out? Come on. You guys are weird. Come on. Go on. You don't want to go? Do you want to go? Okay, go. My cats like want to come in here and they cry outside and then they freak out when they're in here and they want to leave. Are you seeing this? I love glasses in the fall time. I pretty much only wear them in the fall time. Dupe for the Miu Mius because there's no way I'm going to spend that much money on those. They're super cute. I feel like they look good on my face shape. Sunglasses. These are always my go-to, and I'm pretty sure Vintage thrifted these and they don't have a freaking brand on them. Or I got them from Urban Outfitters. I can't remember. This scarf is from Urban Outfitters. This is thrifted. I don't remember where I got this. I'll link it down below. This is not thrifted. I'm pretty sure this is really expensive though. Got it when I was balling. Boots are from Amazon, and I have no idea where I got the socks. Those are pretty easy to find though. Purse, Vintage thrifted. Oh, and these underneath, I mean, you can't even see them at all. They're from this brand. What does it say? It says like oddly. Oh, you know, I'm just gonna go apple picking or to a little pumpkin patch or get some coffee or go thrifting. I'm loving this. I had a vision with this dress. It worked out and I'm happy because a lot of my visions don't really work out and then they just look ugly. This is my favorite fall glow up video yet because I feel like I have my style like down now. Realistically, I would not keep my hair like this. I would put it in a claw clip. Really quick, get the bangs out. Like that. Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm really liking this. I really like the layered socks. I think I'm gonna start doing this more often. I don't know why I've never done this before. This is why I like fall time better than summertime and all the other seasons because I just like the outfits so much better. I want to dress like this every single day of my entire life. That concludes this year's fall glow up. I love you guys so much with the cherry on top and I will see you in the next one. Bye!
I don't know if you like the way I put my words together, but I need you to stick with me just like some birds of feathers.